Money is becoming a huge problem in our relationship. I think my boyfriend spends too much. Meanwhile, I have been accused of being stingy and unrealistic. How can we resolve these conflicts and develop a team strategy in the area of finance? Victoria, first thing, I am surprised seeing the question. It used to be usually always the other way. Men are supposed to be stingy and women are supposed to be spending, and men usually complain women spend. I am very happy that the problem is the other way. First thing. Second thing, understand, the whole question shows the shallowness you have in relationship. Understand, Victoria, when you are really in love or relationship, suddenly money will become useless. Please understand, this is the scale I am giving you to find out whether you are in love or not. Suddenly money will look fake and useless. Suddenly it will not matter to your life anymore. If you feel that, only then you are in love. Understand? I am not saying when you are in love you will throw away all the money, gold, everything in the streets. No. Suddenly, your thought is not centered anymore on money. It is centered on the other person. I have seen all my ashramites going through that sweet space. That is one of the best things can happen to a human being. You should experience that space at least once in your life, where money just suddenly loses its power over you. I am seeing hundreds of my ashramites donating their wealth, crores worth of wealth, without even thinking twice. You see, if they are struggling to donate, I will know very clearly. They don't even think twice. When you are in love, I tell you, suddenly money loses its power over you. Victoria, I don't think you are in love or he is in love. Maybe this is some convenient arrangement. I always used to tell a story of prostitute and taxi driver. One taxi driver in the middle of the night picks up a girl and drives her to some remote area, then does whatever he wants. Finally she says, end of everything, hey, come on, give me a $200, I'm a call girl. This fellow gives the $200, brings her back to the city and says, hey, come on, give me the $200, I'm a taxi driver. Maybe the relationship you have, you need to rethink, revisit, review. Somewhere it is the arrangement of convenience, not love. There is no relationship. Because when you are in love, suddenly the concept of money will not be there for both. I think he is in love with you, but you are not in love with him. Victoria, you need to look little deep. Man has only two centric thinking. One, money centric. Second, fulfillment centric. When you are in love, the fulfillment center gets awakened. It wakes up. And it does not let you think about money. It does not let you think about future security. I always tell people, even if you have one question about your future security, you are not in love, you have not experienced love. I have told many times to my own ashramites, even though I don't accept or take their properties, if they feel their property is their future security, I tell them the guru-disciple relationship has not flowered. Forget about it. Still you need to go a long way. So casually they are able to give up everything. I have seen very funny things. They will give up crores of their property to me without even thinking second time, saying this is for Swamiji. Understand this one thing, when your love is awakened, suddenly you think fulfillment based and insecurity gives way. After that, you struggle with some other patterns, that is different. But when you are in love, when the guru-disciple relationship starts, this giving up happens. I tell you, even between the husband and wife, when a love flowers, even between boyfriend and girlfriend, when real love flowers, suddenly the concept of future, insecurity, all that becomes meaningless. That is why there are thousands of decisions which you take when you are in love, you repent later on for that. Because when the love disappears, you repent for all those decisions. With the master, when you are in love, whatever decisions you take, you feel happy about it, because continuously you break all other patterns. When you break more and more of your patterns, this love gets established into your system. That becomes part of your very system. With love, your blood becomes milk. Understand? This is exact simile used on Mahavira. Today we should all remember and offer our respects to Mahavira, a great incarnation's birthday. Today, Mahavira incarnated. Today, a lot of wonderful things have happened. Sri Krishna's Rasa Leela. From today, 42 days, Sri Krishna had the beautiful play of his Rasa Leela done till the Chaitra Masa Amavasya. And Mahavira was born today.
Welcome to Inner Awakening, the most powerful personal transformation retreat you could ever experience. In just 21 days, thousands are already experiencing the shortest route to constantly high energy levels, visible anti-aging, healing of chronic diseases, fulfilling relationships, and higher states of consciousness. What is the secret behind this transformation?
Kundalini means the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, opens the different doors for the conscious experience in you. I can say which is a master key for all extraordinary spiritual experiences.
This extraordinary program is conducted personally by Paramahamsa Nithyananda in the vibrant atmosphere of Nithyananda Dhyanapitham Ashram. Open yourself to the benefits of Nitya Yoga and practical meditation. Experience physical and mental healing. Discover simple ways to handle life with success. Above all, enjoy individual darshan and blessings from Paramahamsa Nithyananda every day. Take 21 days for yourself and carry home the transformation of a lifetime.
There is a beautiful description of Mahavira. When he became enlightened, his body, his blood became milk. Of course, it's very poetic expression. Means the amount of love, he just became extraordinary love. Mahavira is the master, I can say. lived in ultimate insecurity, not bothered about future or security. I tell you, when you don't bother about your future or security, when that fear disappears from your inner space, even your sweat will not smell. That is a scale. There will be a beautiful Ananda Gandha around you. Smell of love. Smell of bliss. Which puts anybody who comes in your breathing space into that same state. It is not just only yogic quality. Even ordinarily, when you are in love, suddenly the concept of insecurity will disappear. The concept of money will disappear. You will start thinking from fulfillment center. Victoria, when I read your question, I am really afraid that you are not in love. So I wanted you to review the whole very relationship itself. Because any team strategy in the area of finance will be an arrangement of convenience. At least, see, if you are doing this after spending 50 years together, in the old age when you are about to retire, you wanted to sit and discuss the team strategy about money, finance, I'll accept. But before even marrying, you are saying boyfriend. And before even marriage, you want to develop a team strategy in the area of finance. Victoria, better forget about this marriage. Better forget about this relationship. You are not in love. So wait, go on, continue your search. I bless you. You will fall in love really with himself, the same guy, or with somebody else. But I wanted to tell you one thing. You are not tasting love. You have not tasted love. When you taste love, first thing happens is you forget about money. You become fulfillment centered. The very insecurity about the future disappears. Even though the other person constantly shows the insecurity to you in front of your eyes, you fanatically does not think about insecurity. That is what exactly happens when I find a right disciple. This is the way I will constantly show insecurity to them. But the person fanatically, that's the right word, fanatically will not think about any insecurity. Go on feeling the tremendous security and fulfillment centered thinking. Then I'll say, come on, this person is a disciple. Somebody goes to a great incarnation, Ramanuja. Today Ramanuja had a darshan of Vishnu on Garuda. So that is also one more thing. Somebody goes to Ramanuja and says, I want to get enlightened. Please teach me the science. Ramanuja says, have you experienced love in your life? Even once? That guy says, no, I am a celibate. I never loved or allowed anybody to love me. Ramanuja looks at him and says, get lost, go. First learn ordinary human love and come back. I'll teach you higher love, divine love. When you can't even open your ordinary human love center, how are you going to be open to the higher divine love center? Today so many things have happened. Ramanuja had the darshan of Vishnu in Garuda. Mahavira incarnated on the planet Earth. And among the 3 recorded marriages of Shiva, 2 have happened on this day, today. Shiva had 3 marriages with Devi itself. One in the Sadi's body, Dakshayani's body. Another one, Himaputri, Parvati, Parvataraja's daughter, Parvati. Third, the Pandiraja's daughter, Meenakshi. 3 marriages Shiva had, 2 with Sati and with Parvataputri, Parvati. Dakshaputri, Dakshayani, Parvataputri, Parvati. With both the bodies, Shiva married Devi on today. Falguna month, Uttarada, the Purnima. Usually it comes on the Uttara Nakshatra. The marriage with Meenakshi happened on Chaitra month Purnima, means the next month Purnima. We will be celebrating next month. We celebrate everything based on Meenakshi. So we will celebrate next month. But in Arunachala temple, today they observe the marriage festival. The Shiva and Devi's marriage festival. Not only in Arunachala, all the Shiva temples, all over the world, other than Madurai, all Shiva temples, they celebrate the marriage festival today. In Kabalishwara temple in Mylapore, all over the world. Whatever Ramanuja said is the truth. When you can't even fall in ordinary human love, you can't fall in ultimate divine love. You can't open that channel. Only with ultimate divine love, the patterns can be broken. Patterns melt. You enter into the patternless space. Patternless space where you live from freedom to freedom. Where you move from freedom to freedom. Where your actions are from freedom to freedom. Where your doing is from freedom to freedom and being is freedom. Victoria, you only think you are in love, you are not in love, wake up. Next question.
Akashic readings. Does life exist on other planets? What is the truth of the Bermuda Triangle mystery? Can I find out about my past lives? The hallways of Kala Chakra hide many answers. Get answers to all these questions and more directly from the source, the Cosmic Archives. Cosmic Archives are the mystical records of all the events, words, thoughts, and actions that have ever happened in the cosmos. The time shaft can be rewound and fast-forwarded for answers that only a living incarnation can access. Now, for the first time, a living avatar who is the embodiment of the cosmos itself opens himself in a language that we can understand. Akashic readings, downloaded from the Cosmic Archives by Nithyananda. Ask and you shall be answered. Email ensharing@nithyananda.org or call 918027279999 to get your questions answered live every Sunday at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time on Nithyananda TV starting April 14th, 2012. Visit ntv.nithyananda.org.
We have been married only a short time, but I am already beginning to feel that I have made a mistake. As a matter of fact, I am afraid I ended up with the wrong person. What do I do now? Eric, first thing, changing the person is not going to work for you. If you ask the same question to me before the marriage, my answer would have been different. I would have said, all right, this is not the right person for you, escape. But now, as you already committed, I will recommend you trying to change you, because all your patterns, concepts, idea, that only makes the other person look wrong. Your fantasies only makes the other person look wrong. It is time you understand and alter your patterns. Look into the depths of your being and transform you. Eric, I feel the fear you are having now shows the love has come down, the love has reduced. Now it is time for you to work and develop the trust which is beyond love and transform you. Please understand, when you marry, first 1 year enjoy the romance. From the second year, use that whole thing for enlightenment. Once the honeymoon is over, now start the process of enlightenment, transforming yourself. When God understood, He cannot be continuously available to everybody in the form of Guru. He created the system for everybody to evolve, that is marriage. So Eric, I'll only recommend transformation from your side, then changing the person. I might have suggested the change if you have asked before the marriage, but marriage is such a sacred institution. When you commit, after that the only possibility should be your transformation. Other than that, all other doors should be closed. You should not even think of any other doors.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda, a rare living incarnation, is named among the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities today. Paramahamsa Nithyananda has been placed alongside Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Paulo Coelho and others by Mind, Body, Spirit, the world's top esoteric magazine from Watkins, London's oldest and largest bookstore. A yogi by birth, he has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English. Translations of these books are available in 26 languages in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 10,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services with ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world, offering exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, a spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places in India like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Tiruvannamalai. A spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation, a contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers, an adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, who has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands and graced them with spiritual powers, a dynamic young guru who is an inspiration for thousands of youngsters, India's most watched spiritual guru online, a beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bangalore 562109. Contact 097422033311. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.